I wonder if this is working. Have you ever did you ever play that game where it'd be like a board and then there'd be like a star, like a long block, circle, a triangle, and you had to like figure out where they went? And it's like, I actually one time like had the triangle, like I put the triangle in there and then literally it kept popping back up. And like it was trying to go to the where the star was. I'm not even lying to you either. Like that's literally what it did. And I just thought that was so weird, you know? Like, but I'm putting it in its place right now. Why does it keep getting out of its place and I don't know, gliding over to where the star is? I wasn't even touching it either. That's the thing. I think that was some Ouija board shit, tell you the truth. That's what I think. If you ask me what it was. Like, seriously, I really do think that. I'm not even kidding you. Because when somebody, I think that it's you. It's all I want to do. I miss the smiley faces in my sidekick. Driving on my car, bitch. It's so hard to get you out of my system. You don't know what you do to me, do to me. You can't understand, damn. Oh my god, I should actually put my headphones on, turn my phone on, and sing that song. Because then it's not a cover, it's acoustic. It's less than acoustic, to tell you the truth. It's a cappella. Oh my god. Fucking do something that matters. Like, my new hobby is like washing my hair at night. And I'll tell you what, it makes me feel like $1 million. It really fucking does. It really does. Like, I literally feel like I'm like humping things in the morning, like throughout the half of the day, because my hair gets like so oily so quickly. Like, so for the first, because like for the first like 4 hours, like I'll notice myself like humping things, like mentally and like spiritually. I'll just like, that's how good it feels. Is that like I like hump things. So seriously how it feels though, because like the minute I put it up and stuff and my day starts, it's kind of like, that's over with. Fuck, there's really nothing else to do. I have to do this again. Oh my god, shut up. Yellow Wolf, this is for you. It's like hard not to crack jokes. Like, damn, trying to fix a situation that's a hand. You be running through my mind when I knowing that you shouldn't be. I wanna do, but I wanna say it. You know what you do to me, do to me. You need to understand, damn. You know what you do to me. And I see you later. Body, all I think about is you. That's all I wanna do. I miss the smiley faces in my sidekick. Out of town visits. So hard to get you out of my system. You know what you do to me, do to me. You don't even understand. Damn. You know what you do to me, do to me. Feel this way. Oh, does it feel me? Off my mind. That's what kills me. Feel this way all day. I've been trying to get you off my mind, but I can't after all this time. What I wanna do, Mrs. Smiley faces in my sidekick. Out of town visits many times, and it getting made it so hard to get you out of my system. You know what you do to me, do to me. You don't even understand. Damn, you know what you do to me. That's just fun. I thought that was fun. I thought that was fun. You know what I say? It's like, and then it's like so quiet out here. You can't enable the enabler. You know what I'm saying? How are you gonna enable me? I'm the enabler. So like, think about like the weirdest things people have ever said. This was like one of the dumbest things I've ever heard anyone say. Like how they even thought of this. Like I don't even know. Like that's like what I've noticed this. Like because I don't know. I guess I'm a weird creature. I have no idea, but I'm just not embarrassed by a lot of stuff. I guess with myself, and so I guess like I'll perceive like how other people are, and I'll just be alone or in the mirror, and I'll just like pretend to be them. And like I start to get really like grossed out. Like I'm like, oh my god, like I had never acted like this my whole entire life. Like I can't even do that shit. Like I do it for the media, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'll be perceiving people, and it's like people are different than you. So it's like sometimes you wonder like, okay, well how are they? And the only way to see how they are is to act like them and to see what types of things that they would do. And it's like I've acted like some people before in front of my mirror, and the things that went down, I kind of wish I wouldn't have done, to tell you the truth. So, but here's a saying that someone that I perceive says, I had to trigger you to see what you would do. I had to trigger you to see what you would do. Because, like, two things, right? I had to trigger you, and then it's to see what you would do. So one is her or him accepting 10% responsibility, okay? And then the other one is almost condemning me before you even had to trigger me. I have no idea what that means. So it's like, so how do you even say that then? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like two parts there. So it's like you try to act like, so how would they say it then? And it's like I don't even think you can do that where you like look up like this. Like for whatever reason, when I do that, like I feel like I'm like looking right here, and it's like when they do it, it's like this in my head. Their eyeballs are doing this because they're looking down, and their eyeballs are doing this. So maybe they have wide set eyes. I have no idea. I think they have like a flatter face though, and it's like kind of like bigger here and smaller here, but it's just like kind of like really big. And like something says that they have fluffy. Oh my god. Something says that they have like fluffy hair that's like maybe to here, and it's like gray at the very least. So they were like, I had to trigger you to see what you would do. I had to trigger you. I had to trigger you. I had to trigger you to see what you would do. That's probably as close as we're gonna get tonight. That's just like how I think some people are. 'cause, like, as you get older, I guess you develop those, like, sayings in your head. You know what I mean? Like, I think as time goes on, you'll start developing more arguments for yourself in your head. So it's like, this person's, like, a little bit older that I interacted with, and I think that's, like, probably the type of stuff that goes on in their head. And it's like, what type of field of profession or job do you think they're in? Like, I don't know, I think it's something clerical, like, I really do, like, something where they're not interacting with a lot of people, and, like, something like maybe they're being told what to do all the time, and, like, in that's the type of stuff that goes on in their head, you know what I mean? Like, stuff they wanna be able to say to people, and it's like, but in what scenario would that ever be possible? Like, I have no idea. Like, that's my thinking about it, like, that's, like, kinda how I because you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, where are those thoughts how are those thoughts being developed? I'm guessing it's because it's someone that, like, works in a job that there's not a whole lot of her types of employees with around her, so it's someone directly always telling her what to do. And then in her head, obviously it's not a lot of work for her, but in her head, she doesn't really like when people come up to her and tell her what she wants to do, what she needs to be doing, even though she's working and they're not doing anything wrong by saying, "Hey, can you do this?" Whatever it is. She just doesn't like anyone telling her, "This is what your next task is," because she just doesn't even like it. She doesn't really know that that's actually what jobs entail. She just doesn't like that. So that's the type of stuff that she thinks about when she's not doing her job, which is like probably she probably doesn't do a lot of work, to tell you the truth, because she's having those types of thoughts. But ugh, watch like this shit. Not even watch my sound. Not even. Can I get a reply? What's the difference between a reply and a response? When somebody what I wanna do. I saw like a really hot gay guy tonight. I'm just gonna fucking stop it and fucking watch it again then.